Carissa, tell us about your Eureka moment or moments when you decided to become a classical music performer.
Well, for me, it wasn't so much of a particular moment where I realized that performance was the only thing for me. It was more of a general understanding that it was a regular part of my life that I really couldn't live without. And performance was the huge, the drawing factor for me, for sure. But let's say I grew up playing music with my family, a lot of jams with Ukrainian folk music, for sure. And then the Suzuki program did lots of violin playing that way. And I think for me it was, I started playing in the symphony in high school, and then after that, I actually really didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And my mom told me that I could do what she had done, which was go into university in a year of music and take electives and figure out what else I wanted to do during that time.
Right.
What ended up happening, of course, was that I loved music, and I realized that actually as a profession, that's what I wanted to do, not just as a hobby. And I think it was those collaborations with all of my friends, playing concerts together, and that really turned me on to music that way. So I've never looked back. I'm loving it, and I'm really happy doing it. What about you?
Lucky for me.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think it's very much the same way. You know, this idea about of collaboration being what brought me into classical music. You know, as a solo pianist or as a pianist, we spend so much of our formative years just practicing alone, and kind of all we know is the piano and us, and it's quite a solitary affair. And so it was sort of near the end of high school when I started doing chamber music and playing with other musicians that I really realized, okay, like this is because I'm a pretty sociable person. I really love talking to people. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Can't shut me up. And so
I'm with you.
it just seemed perfect. I thought, oh, okay, that's right. I see music is not just about me and this dead white guy and the music I'm playing, but like how I communicate with others. This will be the way that I can communicate all these really amazing kinds of things. And so I would say it was towards the end of high school when I was doing chamber music that I really started to fall deeply in love with it.
Absolutely.